Welcome back. Diet break or just quit your diet? It's a question that needs answering. Saw this online. See if you can relate to it. How to take a calorie deficit break. In a few weeks, I'm planning a break from my calorie deficit as I am just finding that I am starving and have no energy, which is affecting my mood and workout. I've worked so hard for 12 weeks and I've lost 20 pounds. Now I'm in a healthy body mass index range, but want to lose 7 more pounds, but I just feel so miserable at the moment with the hunger. Do you just go straight up to your maintenance or gradual? How long do you have to break for? These are almost reasonable questions and they make sense if you are thinking on this path. However, we want to consider maybe that a different path is better for you. What I want to say, what I said in the comment, you don't need to take a break from a crappy plan. You should choose a better one instead. Create a realistic and sustainable plan for eating that doesn't feel like starving. Think about this. We're going to break it down a little bit. If it's your first time here, my name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance. I help business owners lose weight and feel their best without crash diets or guilt. I got stuff linked below that you can look at. Now, really, just thinking about this, you might be looking for a strategy to come off of a crash diet that makes you feel weak, makes you feel bad, makes you feel like, you're exhausted, it's affecting your workouts, and you're trying to figure out the best way to normalize your eating so you have more energy. You don't need to take a break from that. You just need a better plan that's more sustainable, that doesn't make you feel exhausted and tired and like crap. Like your diet has doesn't have to feel miserable. And anytime I'm talking on this channel, I'm getting you to think about the question, what does the healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like? Does your health support your life? Does how you're eating support the energy and the tasks and the things that you do throughout the day for the things that are important to you with the people you care about, all that stuff? Do you feel confident? Do you feel energized? Like, are you leading the life that you want to lead? And is eating part of that? Now, if you're on a diet that's too restrictive, or you can't eat what you like, or you feel like you don't have enough energy, those are serious issues that you need to address when it comes to sustainable eating for life, right? Including eating for weight loss. So, this question, what does a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like? If you're not really doing that, what are you doing? Just crash dieting, trying to lose weight as fast as you can, then you don't know, you haven't thought through your plan. Then you're frustrated when you do something weird, in addition to having unsettled goals. It's like a whole series of issues here that can be very preventable if you just had a better diet. So, here, this question, do you just go straight up to your maintenance or gradual? What you want to do when it comes to weight loss is be in a gradual weight loss. Like the rate of change needs to be gradual enough for you to sustain it. You still have energy, you still feel good. Now, most people will crash and do too much too fast, and it's an aggressive change. And then their body is having a hard time keeping up with that. And you don't have energy, you don't feel good. So, avoid that, please, if you could, and instead focus on gradual weight loss. So, typically, that's like 1% of your body weight per week. 1 pound per week could be another goal, and it's more gradual, about 500 calorie deficit per day, which is about 3,500 per week, and you'll lose about a pound of body weight per week on that. When you do it gradually, it's easier to sustain because the habits aren't so dramatic and different from what you were doing before. And when you come off of that plan, it's only a slight increase towards your maintenance, and it just makes sense. Versus if you were on a crash diet, you're losing weight too fast in an unsustainable way, you feel bad. And then after that, you're more likely to overeat and regain that weight immediately, run into problems with that. Then you wonder what's wrong with you, or then you have to go through that crash diet cycle again. So, super problematic. What we want to do is have a sustainable plan. That way, you don't have to cycle off and on and do that over and over again, like you've been doing probably for years and years and years. Have something sustainable that supports your life and it becomes your new lifestyle. It's just how you're living. You're living in a way that you don't increase your weight too much, and your body will gradually adapt to getting the right amount of energy, the right amount of calories, the right amount of foods, the right amount of fiber and nutrients for you to feel good and build the body and life that you want. What does a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like? Now, if you're tired of struggling with all or nothing diets, these crash diets, Take the Live Online scorecard link below. It's 3 minutes to uncover what's blocking your weight loss and get clear next steps so you can ask better questions and get the effects that you want without yo-yo diets and all this like mess. All right, let me know what you think in the comments. If you need a better diet, let me know. I'll be glad to help. Subscribe to the channel. Next, you can watch Think Through Your Weight Loss Plan. A little bit of planning at the beginning can last you your whole life. So think about that. I'll put that video right here. That's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.